Pitso Mosimane broke his silence after parting ways with Al Hilal in Saudi Arabia. We need to talk about the fact that there are actually more advantages why Pitso Mosimane could be joining Kaizer Chiefs. And you say, Bongs, what do you mean? Because a lot of people are saying, no, that deal is never going to happen. Well, I'm saying there are advantages that Pitso Mosimane could be joining Kaizer Chiefs. Now we'll talk about that. Now, on the other hand, new sporting director at Kaizer Chiefs, he goes by the name Motaung Jr. has broken his silence. Now we need to talk about that. So we will talk about all of this provided that you are interested. If you are interested, then please stick around. As you stick around, there's only one favor that I'm requesting from you guys, and that favor is that you subscribe, you like the video, and you comment in the comment section below. Why do you need to do all of those things? You need to do it because, doing it does help out a lot when it comes to the YouTube algorithm to promote and spread this video to as many people as possible. So definitely, good people, the power here is in your hands. Speaking about the fact that the power is in your hands, where do we start? Where is our power? Let's start with the new sporting director of Kaizer Chiefs, Motaung Jr. Speaking about why how Ngezana left, he took us into confidence and they released a statement via Kaizer Chiefs website, and this is what they've got to say. But Junior Kaizer Motaung, there's always a tinge of sadness when a player who has risen through the ranks here leaves the club, says Motaung, talking to Kaizer Chiefs Football Club website. However, Sia had a good and a substantial career at Kaizer Chiefs and feels the time is right to take up a new challenge. We appreciate his wholehearted commitment to Amakosi and wish him well on the exciting adventure in Europe. Congratulations to Siyabonga Ngezana for earning a move to Europe. It's every player's dream to play abroad, and it's every player's dream, at least in your career, go play there and then come back to SA to finish your career. So it proves that in South Africa, if ever there's a team that knows how to sell their players abroad, it's Kaizer Chiefs. And that alone, it gives other players an advantage to say, if you want to play in Europe, or if you want to be sold, go to Kaizer Chiefs. Usually they don't have a problem selling players abroad. That's the number one team that does not have a problem selling a player abroad. I don't know why. It seems like they are very well connected. Speaking about being very well connected, Pitso Mosimane appears like he discontinued or disconnected the connections he had with Al Ahly. There are advantages that he might be joining Kaizer Chiefs. And you say, Bongs, where are the advantages? I'll show you the advantages. But let's start here. This is what Pitso Mosimane said. Pitso Mosimane wrote the following. But before we talk about the following, let's talk about what happened. Reports, according to Fapost, or as Fapost quoted, according to reports, Mosimane and his staff were allegedly not paid their salaries for months. It was said that the Al Ahly last paid the salaries of these people in January. As a result, Mosimane decided to terminate his contract with the club. That's number one. Now, remember I said that there are advantages that he might be coming to SA. In SA, you hardly hear that a club owes a coach. You hardly hear that. A club owes a coach. You hardly hear that. Worst part, a Kaizer Chiefs caliber team owing a coach, it's very rare. It's very rare. Now, so it adds to the fact that he might be coming to SA. Remember that when he was asked about whether or not he could be taking that Kaizer Chiefs project, he says you wouldn't know, but anything is possible. He says that it's football. The other thing, it seems like there is consistency in how things are happening. Because, why am I saying that? Because in Egypt, also the same allegations happened in Egypt, where it was also alleged that Al Ahly in Egypt did not pay Pitso Mosimane at some point. But Pitso Mosimane, one thing about him is very professional, right? He's very, very professional. You would hardly get Pitso Mosimane exposing people on social media and all the stuff. I think, he's got maybe a good management behind it. They know how to deal with stuff. and they know how to deal with stuff behind the scene. And there's never been a time where he needs to come back. He needs to expose people, right? But then there's an advantage that Kaizer Chiefs will have if really they are interested to sign Pitso Mosimane as their head coach. We're about to dive into that advantage, but let's get into what Pitso Mosimane said first. Now, Pitso Mosimane said, writing a message, as we end our relationship with Al Ahly South, and we look forward for new opportunities. Right, I would like to express my utmost satisfaction of having achieved the difficult task of promoting the team back to Saudi Arabia Pro. Within 8 months, we not only secured the promotion but also claimed the championship title in the first division. We will never have achieved this feat without players who continuously played their hearts out. The technical team and the staff that supported me and the players throughout. And finally, thank you for the undying support from the Al Ahly supporters. Your presence in the stands at home and away games was a big motivator. I wish the team a continuous success in the future endeavor. Right. It has been said, good people, that Pitso Mosimane suffered a lot of racism abroad. Especially this issue of racism came particularly when he was in Saudi Arabia. The issue of racism came there. And that issue was in reference to whether or not Pitso Mosimane will go into Europe. It was also revealed that the problem with the move to Europe will be racism. He is a black coach. So he's gonna find it difficult to break into Europe. Don't get me wrong, I don't say, or I did not say, he does not have the capability of coaching in Europe, in England. I think right now, he can take any team in England, he can coach them very well. You give him Manchester City, he can do well. You give him Manchester United, he can do well. Liverpool, he can do well. I think he does have the capabilities of coaching those teams. However, what is hindrance is the color of his skin, which the issue came out during his stay in Egypt. But it was just a little bit highlighted. It became worse as he was in Saudi Arabia. And it becomes quite evident, right? You will remember he won the Champions League. A championship that they were playing for in the second division. And one thing that was noted, his players did not celebrate. And that was a cause of concern from a lot of people. They said, no, this is unusual. There's something about this behavior. Then the news was broken to say, no, these people have suffered racism there, right? Then they were unpaid. So you see, the mixture of these two things makes it a little bit conducive or convenient for Pitso Mosimane to come back to SA and coach a team of Kaizer Chiefs caliber. Now, the problem will not be the fact that will not be about Pitso Mosimane. The problem here will be about whether or not Kaizer Chiefs Football Club are willing to hire Pitso Mosimane. That's it. In terms of payment, even if Pitso Mosimane is expensive, but I can tell you this, Kaizer Chiefs, the brand, does have the money. They have the money. When you're looking at how they are able to monetize the brand, they are very good at monetizing the brand. You know what I'm saying? If you're looking at the people that they are able to attract, the sponsors, at some point, I'm not sure whether this is true. I got told that actually Kaizer Chiefs own shares in Holland Funeral. They're no longer just partners. They are actually owning shares there. And I was like, but I haven't verified that information. So it shows you that the brand is doing a lot more in terms of financially. As Jessica Motaung said that Kaizer Chiefs, the brand, they are doing very well. From all aspects of it, marketing, monetizing the brand. So if you're looking at all of those things from a financial perspective, it really, judging from what Pitso Mosimane is going to give you, he's going to fix the team for you, and the team will be in a very good direction in a less than a space of a year. Once you just give him one season, he's going to fix everything. Maybe the arrogance wouldn't allow them to hire Pitso Mosimane. Well, that I concur with, right? But I can tell you that it is possible from where I'm looking, from where I'm standing, that they can hire Pitso Mosimane, especially at this moment where he's busy trying to infiltrate the Europe. But the problem is racism, and nothing else but racism, because he has proven that he does possess the capabilities of coaching, and that is just beyond a reasonable doubt. He has proven that he's capable. Look at what he did with Sundowns, took them from nowhere. We're not going to count SuperSport, because at SuperSport he did not shine that much. But you start counting from Sundowns. He took Sundowns from nowhere, built Sundowns, and it became the beast that it is today. Goes to Al Ahly, a big team again, built Al Ahly, win a Champions League with Al Ahly, I think probably 2 times, if I'm not mistaken. He's able to do things there, and then he move from there, he goes a little bit further. Now in Arabia, he wins the cup in front of him, wins the promotion, which was what he was hired for, and bonus, wins the cup only in a season. Didn't need much to settle. There was no time to say the coach is settling this season. He just hit the ground running and got everything done. So it proves beyond reasonable doubt that that coach is good. So if he has been able to do that even in Saudi Arabia, it tells you that if you hire him at Kaizer Chiefs, you are guaranteed that he's going to come here, he's going to do what he has done the best, and he's going to hit the ground running, and he will start winning, because this is his home ground. He knows everything about South Africa. So I can guarantee you that you hiring Pitso Mosimane will guarantee you success. However, does your ego allow you to hire Pitso Mosimane? That will only be the problem. What do you think about all of those things? Get into the comment section below. Tell me what you think about all of this. I'll see you on the next video. But until then, please take care.